Investigation begin. I got my second vision. This one's like so hard to see in.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Camera tripod is tipped over. You don't say. Crazy. Objects other than the camera tipped over. This is also tipped
on the
over.
floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that or it was bumped or something.
Unnatural heat source reaction? Alright, let's start with the body.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Komeji's estimated time of death is February 13th, 2200. Okay. Unnatural heat source reaction A. Well. Is it? I mean, oh, what's this? Hot water and footprints.
Footprints from the water. Saying that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side.
Where does that go?
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the two exits.
Huh. Yeah, and these are definitely leading to the door, not from the door. Which also wouldn't make sense because the water's here. Never mind. Other unnatural heat sources? Just the water. I mean, that's not unnatural.
The floor is wetter than my...
Tama, focus, please.
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist?
Hell yeah. I mean, no. My Tama, please. Focus.
I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and...
Okay. Yeah, what does this do with this rope?
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope.
Yeah, there's something
There's
on
a
it.
fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
Huh. I mean, did she help with the untying? That would explain that. Yeah. Stop trying to cast doubt
Okay.
on
Looks
Amame.
like we're
I like
pretty much
her.
done
Stop it.
investigating here.
Game, please, stop
I
it.
think I can make one conclusion.
Cease this.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
Okay, where did Amame go first? The rope?
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first.
Yeah.
She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints. So the first thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something.
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
She bumped into the tripod
Here.
and knocked it over.
Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
Then she knocked over the water.
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, and then we could just follow the footprints. Easy peasy. To the door.
Well, they stopped right in front of the western door. Well, if we trace her footprints. But the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then... Tama, do you have any ideas? Why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
I love how in these like little reenactment sections, she's not in like her human form, she's just like in her little eyeball form, but she's just like floating around. I love that. I think it's adorable.
Mm-hmm. I sure do.
She's like a little ghosty.
But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but, well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Of course.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
Never.
I said no.
Ready? Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements.
The paper on his fucking chest says a mame.
Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up!
Oh man, that's, you know, that's not bad, I'm not gonna lie.
You're a really shitty actor.
She does not agree.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it! This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope, and...
That's when Terror ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance.
He's really getting into it.
Gag.
Why do you make me do this?
Tama, why are you like this?
Okay, go on, run away.
There's just no pleasing her, is there?
Then, run into the camera. Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and... She discovers the west door is completely locked.
Just like the director, damn. Got him.
Cut! You were doing so well.
Yeah, how'd she not die from this? Why did Terror not murder
Anyway,
her?
she was cornered and... Huh. What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Still trying.
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
Oh.
In that case...
Yeah, I noticed my my X-ray wasn't available. I guess we had to get to this point. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this screen. I say it every time, but like this screen, it's just like pure blue. I cannot see shit. I have to look at this. I have to look at the capture to like see anything. Oh. That's
I knew it.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
And he's right here. That's kind of crazy that he's like over here, but right next to the mannequins that scared the shit out of me for no reason. That's really funny, actually. It's like I knew, but I didn't know.
They have a gun?
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
This next bit is just speculation, but Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame. But then must have heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like,
"Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you." That's not a good, I feel like that's not a good Terror voice. It needs to be like more, like, "If you do, I'll shoot you."
Then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terra threatening her.
Probably.
Oh, hooray! Why does Terror have like such a stylish hat though? That's what I'm wondering. Like that's a fabulous hat. That's like,
what a shame.
That's like a fashionista hat.
Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do.
Yeah, did we ever find that kid? We never like. He disappeared from the Ferris wheel, and then Ryuki had a fucking psychotic breakdown, and now we're here. Did they find Shoma? Is he still missing?
Let's find Mame.
I guess they found Shoma. What, like, they're just not talking about it. Now we're looking for
Terror
Mame.
in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
It's true. It's true. If you're ever gonna do something, do it 110%. That's not a good lesson for that. Don't kill people. That's my PSA.
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
I asked Tama to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gen to ask if they knew where Mame was. None of them picked up.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
At least that's what Tama said before I came to the shrine. Thank you! Somebody's saying something about it. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
I'm okay.
What do you mean?
Involuntary reflex.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
Sure. Valentine's Day. Oh boy, we got a lot of places to go. Alright, let's start with Shoma. I want to know what the heck's going on with that kid. How did you do that? How did you Batman like that?
Hey, don't get into Kotatsu without permission.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things. But before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It would be cruel to remind him, not to mention I didn't want him running off again. It would probably be best to avoid talking about Komeiji and the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about the Ferris wheel. How did you get out of that Ferris wheel?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
None of it happened.
What?
Ryuki, you're
That's
losing your
impossible.
mind. Ryuki, you are actually
I
insane.
definitely saw you get on the
Nope,
Ferris wheel.
didn't happen. Not real.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything. Not to a psycho like Chikara.
What do you mean?
Oh. Let's go for one.
Dad,
Oh,
Dad,
now I wish I hadn't, damn it.
I shouldn't have said that you should die. It's all my fault.
Show
Wow, what a great thing I just did. Man, I feel terrible now. Damn it. Are you implying that at Horadori Institute? Yeah, he mentioned all this
They're
in that
researching
other,
cloning.
the other ending. Like that they were doing all this shady
So
shit.
maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
And he found out about it.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about Horadori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel then?
Maybe you were seeing things.
Seeing things.
Maybe you got the TC purge.
I'm sorry?
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
Purge was developed by Horadori Institute. TC purge is kind of like a virus.
What is TC
People
Purge?
at Horadori Institute called it the organic nanomachine.
Is this is this gonna be like some radical six shit?
It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it latches onto bacteria, and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made. CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences.
Did they have to make it look like a scary alien hand thing?
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over. And on top of that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Okay.
Well, there's just some stuff.
I'm looking for Mame.
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
I love that. Yeah?
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horadori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
Alright. Oh, I don't want to ask about Komeiji. I feel like that's really mean. He literally said he didn't want to do that.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Let's ask about the BATS 490 code.
About the code for BATS 490. That wasn't referring to Horadori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code.
Okay. I feel really bad bringing it up, but also I've learned not to like I've learned it's usually best to go through all the dialogue. So
I'm sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you. But can you tell me about Komeiji? Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to Terror. but he didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
Okay. He's reading a robotics book. Interesting. Is the robot still here? Back in the closet? Okay. I guess we'll go see. Guess maybe Gen's at the restaurant. Restaurant is one of those words that always ruins me because it feels like it should be spelled rest-a-rant, but it's spelled rest-ow-rant, and it drives me nuts.
Amame.
Anyway,
She was here earlier.
Really?
She left pretty quick, though.
Okay, that's helpful, I guess. Picture of Ganesha. Table. Recommended dishes. Liqueur. The kitchen. I mean, not really, but okay. Oh yeah, did you ever get the key to the freezer, my guy? Like, do you ever find the body that is definitely in your freezer? I'm sorry about it. It's still locked. Big stock pot. Posters. Refrigerated case. Mostly alcoholic beverages inside. Okay, what? Did not mean to do that. Alright, why didn't you pick up the phone?
I was so busy today. We're expecting a lot of customers, so I have a lot of prep to do.
Why are you expecting a rush?
You know about what happened in Shinjuku yesterday? We're actually pretty close to there.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard? Someone shot off a rocket. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. So anyway, there's tons of people around here now. I thought some of them might stop by here.
Shot off a rocket? Like, what did... What? Like a rocket? Like, into space? Or like a rocket... Like a missile? I guess probably not that second one. Why was Mame here?
It's Valentine's Day today, isn't it? Well, she brought some chocolate.
Aw.
Chocolate?
Yeah, why? Is something wrong?
Mame saw Terror at the studio. Right after that, she saw Komeji's body. But she still brought Gen chocolate. Where is Mame?
She said she was headed to Iris's house.
The Sagan household, huh?
Thanks. I've been trying to get a hold of her, but...
Her phone is out of battery. She told me earlier.
I see.
Why are you looking for a Mame?
Gen and Mame are close. I can't tell him there's reason to believe Mame ran into Terror. I don't want him to worry about her. I'll play it off.
Well, you see...
Already you fucked it up.
I tried calling Iris, but still no dice.
We should just head to the Sagan household.
Yeah, good idea.
Let me just play it off all cool like. I see this. Nailed it. Hi, Toby!
I'm sorry. I think you're just one
Oh,
step
boy.
behind.
We're playing catch up.
Mame was here, but she left with Iris to go somewhere.
I see.
The picture. What was it? The Okonomiyaki War? I love it. Pictures on the wall. Wooden shelf. Cushion. Why does it keep doing that? I don't like that at all. Sofa. Table. Elementary school textbook on the coffee table. Steam coming out of the tea. You know, why not?
I'm sorry, Mame. Iris is taking a long time to get ready. Mame?
Oh, yeah, she's not okay. Not surprising, but she is not okay. Anything off about Iris and Mame?
Anything off about them?
Like a state of shock or panic, maybe?
Like the look in her eyes I just saw when I looked into your head.
Let me think. Iris seemed normal, but I do recall Mame seemed troubled. She didn't say a word while she was here, like her head was somewhere else. While Iris was preparing to leave, she just stared off into the distance.
Where did Iris and Mame go?
I'm not sure. They didn't tell me where they were going.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
There's no such thing as wasting time when you're investigating. Even the most insignificant piece of information could be relevant.
Ryuki, I've never seen you so positive.
Maybe you're a good influence on me.
In some ways, I suppose.
Let's get going. We need to find Mame.
Now Tama's like, about Date. Tell me about Date. Date and Hitomi had a deep relationship. I know that.
Why do you ask?
Well,
I haven't seen Date in a while. I've been waiting for him.
Oh, Date, you bastard. Why you gotta be like
I'm
that?
sorry to ask such a delicate question.
No, it's okay.
Oh, now I'm mad at Date. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, no, he's missing. That's right. He's not. He's missing in the future. He's currently not missing. So yeah, I stand by what I said. Date, you bastard. You come see Hitomi right this second, you son of a bitch. I guess we'll just go up the list. Yoyagi Park.